Hi, so this is a quick video review on the Evoc Roma 22 litre. I wanted to do just a quick review on it from a video perspective because when I was looking at some of the stock photos for this, it wasn't clear on a few things. Does this zipper pocket actually go to the same place where the Velcro is? Is there or is there not a rain cover in there? And just generally, the stock photos were always filled with something and you know, with some kind of filler, and you didn't get a feel, well, I didn't get a feel for exactly what it did or didn't have. So upon looking on YouTube, there's nothing else around, so I thought I'd like to put it out there for anyone else. First of all, I've bought the bag, not regretting it at all, fantastic. So this is really more for anyone else interested in either the Roma or if you're just generally interested in the Evoc brand, because they all just they seem to be very similar and there's just fine little details. So a couple of things I sort of noticed from the this is based on research from stock photos and probably not reading enough of the actual product description. So you do have a zip pocket here. It is completely on its own, doesn't have any connection to that, so that's pretty decent. Under here you do have the clips which you see in the stock photos. So they are for, technically I think they're for sort of a way of mounting your helmet. I think see the picture there? Yeah, it kind of says it. But I can see myself probably having my shin guards and things like that coming across here. What I didn't realise is it is in its own entirety a rather large pocket, which obviously then has the Velcro top. So that's pretty decent. From the front you've got the goggles protection area, which they say it's fleece lined and that sort of thing. Something to bear in mind here is on previous Dakine bags that I've got, they tend to be an actual pocket. You could stick the goggles in there. This is more of a flap than it is a pocket. It becomes probably a pocket once you zip it up, but for example, if I was to put my goggles there now, they would fall out. I'd have to zip them in. There isn't the felt on the other side. There is instead two little sort of mini pockets to put tools or whatever you do, cleaning glasses. That said, I don't think any of this material would scratch any goggles or any sunglasses. I just think I'm just used to the Dakine system, which is, like I say, a bit more of an actual pocket than the sort of flap that this is, but not a problem. Obviously you've got your side things, that was obvious in stock photos and that. This one also comes with a zip on the back that I didn't realise. I know that there was a bladder system, but it wasn't entirely clear. So there's the main pocket I haven't got to yet, and behind the main pocket is the bladder system. So with some of the Evoc bags, you have the ability to access the back protection and remove it, but on this one you don't. It's built in. So it is just a clip here to hang the bag, and then the bladder system there, which obviously goes through here and does the usual sort of neatly tucks away through the arm of choice. I tell lie, actually, it's only one of them really. Yeah, it's only one of them really it should go through. Saying that. Actually no, you could swap it all over to the other side actually. Yeah, so they have exactly the same. The only difference is this clip is on one side, so you could somehow get that off, I'm sure. So that's that side. The other thing that wasn't entirely clear, which I don't know if it matters or not, but I'm going to point it out, is once you've opened the main pocket, the stock photo tends to be very much like that. This is another pocket. It looked like it wasn't, but it is. So this zips up. There is like a little sort of keyring clip or whatever in there. Maybe it was in the description, but I obviously didn't read that. So that's in there. Inside's really good quality. So it looks like it looks like it's going to be really good at keeping the weather away from your clothing and things in there. Just to put it into perspective, I'll take my jacket off. So you're probably wondering why I was wearing this big puffer jacket inside. Well, now it makes sense. Shove it in there. There you go. And you can see now the shape starts to come to life, where before it was a bit flappy. Okay. You'll notice by default, if I just step aside a second, it is bent in a back shape that someone's on a mountain bike. So if you look, for example, from this angle, excuse me, but it's very fitted to the back this way. When you stand up as normal, it does ever so slightly sort of sit on the belt area of your jeans. It's not uncomfortable, but you can tell it's designed more for this kind of hunched over sort of feel, and it's most comfortable at that point. The other thing as well to consider, but this is a minor one, is these flaps here are all to get that comfort a bit better. So you can see at the moment the flap obviously pretty much goes down, or should I say the arm, whatever you want to call it, goes down. When you pull on this setting to tighten that up, which I have found in the race position is more comfortable. You can see now it keeps it rigid, so you can see this one's flapped, this one's rigid, and it's all just controlled by there. But you know, that's something of preference. The big question, does it have a rain cover? And the answer is yes. In this one is the helmet carry, as you know through the stock photos. So that will come out and then it will latch onto these little hooks here. Like that. I won't do the other one, but you can see how it looks. And obviously you've got your helmet style carry. Bear in mind you've got another two things here, so you can kind of choose the way it goes. I don't think it's designed to have both. It doesn't seem to. It seems to be more of an option of what you prefer. Maybe use both if your helmet's in that way. However, yes, it does have a rain cover. At the very bottom there is a zip concealed away neatly, and the usual rain cover and detachable usual rain cover is in there. So it is just a plain and simple everyday rain cover, which actually nobody needs to fit, but there you go. Yeah, it does the job. Obviously tucks all the way around, nice and fresh. Not going to talk too much about the specs of the bag. You'll be looking online for that. What I was just keen on is just to give you a bit of a feel for what it felt like, and the pockets. So for me, having these two pockets was a bit of an uncertainty. I didn't know what was happening there. Obviously the stock photos show that kind of stuff, so it is what it says on the tin. Yeah, I must say, really nice. Nice back protection. It's a really good bag. Really happy with it. So hopefully this gives you a bit of a feel for the bag if you are thinking of buying not only this one but most of the Evoc range around this sort of style. Okay.